Hey guys, just want to give you a little bit of update on what's going on. The reason I haven't posted anything last month or so is about a month ago my headset fucking exploded. Not literally, obviously, but it stopped working. So I haven't been able to record any audio for any commentary or anything. I mean, the only option is recording it through my webcam here, and as you can tell, the audio quality on this thing sucks, so I don't really feel like doing that. And I haven't had the funds to buy a new headset until recently. So I'm this weekend. Hopefully, I'm going to be buying a new one and be able to get working on videos again. But that's why I haven't posted anything. It just fucking died. It's my own fault. I'm not exactly delicate with my headsets. I tend to just here. I don't know if you can see it here. This right here, this is tape. This is where these two connector parts, they are taped together because it kept it kept falling off and doing like this number. So I taped it together, which I'm sure it wouldn't have come apart if it weren't for me like manhandling the thing all the time, because when I'm done with it, I basically go like this. And then that's it. So, that tends to happen about once every year. I go through a headset, so I need to get a new, not that frequently, you know what I'm saying. I need to get a new headset so I can start recording some stuff again. The stuff that I've been doing in the period between the last video that I posted and now is I recently went to see a screening of Hobo with a Shotgun with fucking Rutger Hauer. Hell yeah, it was amazing. We had a local indie action movie festival called Action Fest that they just screened independent action movies, and we went to a midnight showing of Hobo with a Shotgun. So if you like grindhouse movies, if you like extremely violent, comedically violent, we're talking like early Peter Jackson type movies, Brain Dead or Dead Alive, that sort of thing. If you like those sort of movies and you like Rutger Hauer, that movie's fucking awesome. Check it out, Hobo with a Shotgun. Other things, video games wise, I got accepted into the Black Prophecy closed beta. That game is okay. It is not what I expected it to be. For those of you that don't know, Black Prophecy is essentially it's like an online space sim MMO-ish thing. But unfortunately, it's not elite online. It's not like you took the classic, Elite and just made it into an MMO, which is what I was expecting, what I was hoping it to be. And maybe that's not fair, because I don't know if they ever actually advertised it to be something like that, but that's what I was hoping it was going to be, and it isn't. It is a combat sim that is online. A space combat sim. It is not the be a merchant or be a pirate or be a mercenary or whatever. It's not like that. It's you get a ship, you can accept some missions, you go out to this sort of like randomly generated field and like blow up ships, which it's kind of cool, but it got old after a while. And there's really no like exploration or anything. Everything's like instanced. And as soon as you get your mission, basically you're like instantly teleported there, and then as soon as it's done, you don't fly back, you just like jump back, and that's it. Like there's no exploration or anything. It's essentially just you fly around in your small confined areas where you do your mission, and then you jump back to your other small confined area where you have your mission hub. And that's not really appealing to me. Like, part of the reason that I enjoy games like Elite, like the X series, that sort of thing, is simply because of the immersion factor of just being like this rogue, guy out in this huge universe that you can explore and do whatever you want, and that game is not like that at all. So any of you that were interested in that game at all, if that's going to be an issue for you, I'm just giving you a heads up. But anyway, shouldn't have spent that much time on that. Anyway, other things I've been playing, Divinity 2, the Dragon Knight Saga, which is actually excellent. I've really enjoyed that game quite a bit. Apparently the originally released version, the Ego Draconis, was apparently full of a lot of bugs. But the version that I have, it's like a compilation of Ego Draconis and Flames of Vengeance, the expansion pack that they released for it. It's like the two of them put together with like a new graphics engine and bug fixes basically, and it's awesome. It's a huge world, tons of quests, just this really kind of open-ended RPG where and some of the dialogue in the game is hilarious, which is not what I expected to be one of the biggest draws for me, but in all seriousness, some of the quests and some of the dialogue in that game are genuinely hilarious. I'm probably going to post some videos of that at some point, so you can watch for that at some point. But it's really good. In some ways, it kind of reminds me of Gothic 2, which is one of my all-time favorite PC RPGs. It's not exactly like that game, but it's definitely a very Western RPG, classic, sword and sorcery kind of feel to it. But it's great. I've really enjoyed it quite a bit. If you like games like Gothic, Risen, that sort of thing, you might want to check that game out. It's pretty cool. The other thing that I've been playing is I've been replaying actually Betrayal at Krondor, which is an awesome RPG. It's old. It's pretty old. I want to say it's from early 90s, I think. I'm not really sure, but it's pretty old. But it is awesome. The story and the dialogue were written by Raymond E. Feist, who is an award-winning fantasy novelist. And you can tell the story in that game is fucking amazing. There's so many things about that game that I just really love. Like, there's all these kind of little nooks where there's all these little secrets and everything that you can discover in that game. There are these treasure chests that are locked by these magical locks that in order to open them, they have a riddle that's written on the front of the box, and little tumblers where you can select different letters to basically answer the riddle, and that's the way you open it. It'll be kind of like a play on words or something like that, some type of riddle, and you have to solve the riddle, and then the lock opens, and you get special treasure out of those. I love stuff like that. Games don't do that kind of thing anymore. I love that. It's just awesome. The story in that game is amazing. And I just got it off of GOG.com or goodoldgames.com. I had the game and had played it as a kid. But, it's one of those games, you can't really get it to work on modern systems without, and actually, I think they just use DOSBox or something to run it, and it works fine. It's a great game. If you're a fan of, old school, hardcore, the game is hard, hardcore PC RPGs, you may want to check it out. It's really good, especially if you're into, sword and sorcery, Dungeons and Dragons kind of fantasy, and story is a big deal for you in an RPG. You should definitely check it out. It is awesome. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing basically recently. That and recording music, of course, but obviously I can't record any vocals, but I've been recording music recently. But that's basically what's been going on. I'm sorry I haven't, released anything recently. Again, I haven't had a headset. Hopefully by this weekend, I should have a new headset. I'll probably just go to Best Buy or something and buy something cheap. Again, because of the way that I treat them. And I should have something for you soon. So just stay tuned, and I should have something up. Thanks for your viewership. I am always amazed at how many in this last month how many new subscribers I get when I haven't even posted anything. And I appreciate it. Great. I'm glad you guys like the videos. I should be posting some new stuff up soon. Just stay tuned. I'll have some stuff for you pretty shortly. So anyway, thanks.